It's me, Chamlagain, Bal Pratibha Secondary School. Today, I'm teaching here social studies of class 10 in order to assist the SEE prepared student. Dear students, today we are talking short answer question from Unit 1. Unit 1 consists 4 lessons. They are Human Resource Development, simply called HRD. Similarly, Human Development Index, HDI, and concept of regionalism and federalism. And finally, we will talk the provinces of Nepal. Dear students, you may get confusion that what type of short answer questions are asked from this unit. Altogether from 4 lessons, only one question is asked, in which you have to give answer in a paragraph. In a paragraph means not more than 5 sentence. Better give a small reference, then write 3 or 4 points to complete the answer. And you may have some questions. What type of questions are asked from this unit? Dear students, now I'm going to write some questions and their answers too. What type of question? A possible question that are asked in the examination and their answer. If you have copy or pen, please better note it down. Now, dear students, I'm going to I'm going to share you, what is the difference between human resource management and human resource development. And simply, dear students, I'm going to give answer in a point only. Better write a reference. Better write a reference in 1 or 2 sentences and start writing the answer in points. And now I'm giving you the differences between human resource management and human resource development in points. Difference between human resource management and human resource management in human resource development. And human resource management on one side and another side human resource development. Now, dear students, after writing this, we need to give answer in points. What is human resource management? HRM, human resource management, refers to the human resource management refers to the application of the principle of management to management to manage the people in working in any institutions or organization, any institutions or organization. Let me explain once more. Human resource management refers to the application of the principle of management to manage the people in working in any institutions or any organization. This is called human resource management. Similarly, human resource development, HRD. HRD means a continuous development that intends to improve the performance of the people working in an organizations. Human resource development means a continuous development that intends to improve the performance of people working in an institution or organization. This is called human resource development. Similarly, to second difference of human resource management and human resource development is the basic objective of human resource management. The basic objective of human resource management is to improve the efficiency of the workers or employee. The basic objective of human resource management is to improve the efficiency of the worker, and on the other hand, the basic objective of HRD means human resource development. The basic objective of human resource development is to develop the skill or ability and competency of the workers or the employee. The basic objective of human resource development is to develop the skill or ability and competency of the entire workers in an institution or the organization. Similarly, the third difference between HRM and HRD is it is a functions of management. It is a function of management. It is a function of management and HRD. It is a part of human resource development, is the part of HRM. Dear students, be clear. Human resource development is only a part of human resource management. So human resource management is a broader term. Yeah? So under the human resource management, human resource development comes. Similarly, the final difference between HRM and HRD is HRM, human resource management, is okay, dear, please. HRM is concerned with people only, but human resource development, but HRD, yeah, human resource development focuses on the entire development of the organization, Okay, students. Now, after this completion, I request you to maintain the paper answer sheet also, please. Like this, you need to make the block here. And students, if you are going to solve another problem, another question, you need to give space or leave 1 or 2 line. Then only start from here. Suppose you are going to do 3 number or 4 number or 5 number, you need to leave 1, 2 line and go on next answer. Dear students, I think now you are clear on it. Yeah, I think you note it down. Yeah, copy it down. Now, similar to this, now I am going to give you some notes on another question, possible question that is asked in the examination. Now, from the same lesson, I'm going to give a answer and its question. What are the need of human resource development? Need of HRD, need of human resource development. Better write down, please. Number 1, need of HRD is to demand and requite the required manpower on the basis of Number one need of human resource development is to demand and recruit the required manpower on the basis of the human resource plan. Similarly, number two need of human resource development is to fulfill the lack of manpower at the time of need. It is enough. You have to fulfill the lack of manpower at the time of need. This is another important of HRD, human resource development. Similarly, third one is to increase the okay. Now next need is to increase the productivity of the company or the organization. Yeah? It support for the increasement of the production, yeah, of the company. Similarly, the last one, yeah, the fourth one is to increase or decrease the numbers of number of workers in the organization, to increase or decrease the number of workers in the organization as per the requirements of the company or the organization or the institution. It increase or decrease the number of the workers, number of employees, yes, as per the requirement. If required more, it recruit new one. If not needed, if the supply is cut down, supply is decreased, manpower obviously decrease. Yeah? So it increase or decrease the number of workers in the organization as per the industrial or the organization's rules or the requirement. Dear students, I think you are clear on it. There are many more, but I'm here giving you some points from the examination point of view. You need to give at least 4 sentences, 4 reasons or 4 points. Okay, dear students, now I think you are clear on it. You'll revise it once more, then you will be clear on it. Now we will discuss now next possible question asked in the examination, SC examination, is from the same lesson, process of human resource planning. What are the process of human resource planning? Possibly this question asked in the examination. It means most of the time this question asked in the examination. Process of human resource planning. Our next question is process of human resource planning. Now, stepwise process. Yeah, I am giving you some stepwise process of human resource planning. What are the process of human resource planning? Number first process of human resource planning means before doing something else, we need to determine some aim and objectives of the program. So while planning for the human resource, we need to determining the objective of human resource. Dear students, first we need to determine the objective of human resource planning. So determining the objective of human resource planning is the first steps, first process. Without determining the objective, how to set the goal or how to run the program. So first we need to determine the objective of human resource planning. Similarly, second one, after determining the objectives, second step or second process is analyzing the current situation of the current manpower, or the analyzing the situation of the current manpower supply. How many manpowers are employed there? How many manpowers are needed to aid, or how many members are the employees or the workers are to be reduced from the institutions or the company or the organizations. So analyzing the situation of the current manpower. What types of manpowers are there? Now similarly, third process is forecasting the demand and supply of manpower. Now next process is forecast the demand and supply of manpower. What types of manpowers are required? How they are recruited? How they are appointed? It should be forecasted. Similarly, next process is analyzing the manpower gap. We need to analyze the gapping of manpower. Similarly, next process is we need to, after that we need to make a very broad plan, action plan. Or employment plan. This is also called employment plan. Similarly, next process of human resource planning is after that we need to train and develop the recruited manpower. Training and development. And next one is finally evaluation of planning. Dear students, we come to the end of the planning. That is finally we analyze or we evaluate the manpower planning. We ourselves evaluate what types of manpower are planned or recruited working there. Now we need to analyze it. So dear students, don't get confusion that we need to, it is very, it is short answer type of question, but sir has given 7 points. Don't get confusion. This is the process. Process, the certain process we need to write here. Yeah, first objective determining, analyzing the current manpower situation, and forecasting, advertising, yeah, the demand and supply of the manpower gapping, analysis of manpower gapping, action plan or the employment plan, training and development, and finally it is the last step of the human resource planning. So we need to write in process. Suppose if you write first determining the objective of human resource planning, and then second step or the second process evaluation of manpower planning in the second point, if you write, it won't be right. It would be mistake. So we need to write in stepwise process. This is called stepwise process of human resource planning. Well, I think you have copied it. Note it down. Okay, dear students, now I think you are clear on it. You have copied it. Now get ready for next question and the answer. What may be the challenges of human resource development? Challenges of human resource development, or means problem of human resource development. What types of problems that we need to face while developing our human resource development? Number one challenge is major problem in human resource development in our country is the lack of required manpower. Production of the manpower in our country is not balanced. Let me tell you an example. Manpower in the field of administration, in the field of education or academic sector, there is huge production of such manpower. But manpower such as doctors, engineers, pilot are not produced well, are not produced more is the requirement. So there is lack of required manpower. Required manpower are not produced in the required field. So due to this, human resource development is totally affected, totally disturbed. Similarly, number two problem, second problem or challenges of human resource development is earlier in the first point we talked lack of required manpower. Due to the lack of required manpower, there is complexity, there is problem in the management of the required manpower. We cannot supply the required manpower in the required field. Because of the lack of required manpower, we do not have the enough sufficient manpower for the certain field, due to which it is too much problem to supply the required manpower. Now, next problem or the challenges of human resource development is all types of people of areas, all types of people of all areas, that is woman, Dalit, differently able people, suppressed, backward society are not addressed well, etc. Okay, dear students, under the challenges of human resource development, all types of people of all areas, like that woman, Dalit, differently abled people, suppressed, backward society, people of Kanali zone, the people of remote area, privileged, are not addressed well. So it is the great problem, challenge of human resource development. Similarly, the fourth one is there is next one is there is lack of clear-cut human resource development plan and policy. This is another challenge, it is another demerits of human resource development. Dear students, these are some possible questions that are asked from this lesson, human resource development. Now we come to the next lesson. Yeah, the second lesson is SDI, Human Development Index. Earlier, we talked some possible very short answer questions that are asked in the SE examination, but today we are talking short answer question possibly asked in the SE examination. Human Development Index, simply HDI. Earlier in the previous class, I gave you some definitions of HDI, and today I'm going to give some possible questions that are asked from this lesson. Very importantly, frequently asked question is, what are the purpose of measuring HDI? Yeah? Purpose of measuring HDI. Why we calculate, why we measure the Human Development Index of particular country? Number one, purpose of measuring HDI is to identify the condition of human development, of a particular country. This is one of the major purpose of calculating or measuring HDI. Similarly, next one is to compare the socio-economic of particular countries. Another purpose of calculating HDI is to compare the socio-economic condition of particular countries. We can compare the social and economic condition of the particular countries. Similarly, next one is to identify the area of development. The HDI, the main purpose of calculating HDI is to measure or to identify the area of development, and after finding out the area of development, it carries out several developmental activities. Next one is okay. Next one is to set the future goal of the country. To make the future goal of the country and prepare the plan as per the goal, as per the set goal. This is another purpose of measuring HDI. Sorry. Now, dear students, I think you have also copied it down. Now, let's go to the next question and their answer. Now, in the world, some countries are well developed, some countries are developing, and some countries are not developed yet, need to be developed. Some countries are in the progressive paths, they are in the path of development, like Nepal. Nepal today, it is in the path of developing country. It is in progressive form. Developmental activities are continuously going on, carrying on. No, so its HDI value, its rank is increasing. Now, what should be done in order to improve HDI of a certain country like Nepal? Measures to improve HDI. What can be done in order to improve HDI of a certain country? Let's say like Nepal. What would be our role to improve the HDI? Let me write some points. Measures to improve HDI. First and foremost, sectors to improve HDI is health. expansion of health service and facilities. If we expand health service and facilities, obviously developmental work of the country or developmental development of the country is possible. Rapidly goes on. Similarly, proper utilization. Next one is to utilize the local means and resources properly. Utilization of local means and resources properly is another measures to improve HDI. Our habit. Let's say in the context of Nepal, yeah, we imported many more raw materials, ready-made goods, or the manufactured goods from the foreign country. But if we utilize our local means and resource at local level, if we utilize to produce the goods or the any service within the country, we need to utilize the locally available materials, locally available resources. If we do so, yes, local resources are properly utilized, local people are employed, and the developmental activities of the country goes very smoothly. Similarly, third one is focus on the development of quality education. See, if we focus on the development production of the qualified manpower, market gets the qualified required manpower. If market gets the required manpower, production is very easy. So we need to focus on the quality education for the production of the qualified manpower, skillful manpower, or for the manpower for long-term need. Similarly, generation of next one is that generation of employment opportunity at local level. This is another important measures to improve the HDI of a certain country. So if we do so, yeah, we can very easily improve the human development index of our country too. So, okay, dear students, now we come to the third lesson, that is regionalism, concept of regionalism and federalism. In short, I'm giving you the federalism, its advantages and disadvantages of federalism. Mostly asked question is that what are the good aspects of federalism and bad aspects of federalism. Dear students, here some logical question may ask to you. What do you think? Federalism is suited for Nepal or not? You need to give your logical answer. Similarly, Nepal is recently divided into 7 provinces. Federalism. Do you think the speedy development of the country can be achieved, or the HDI of the country can increase by the development of federalism? May ask to you in the exams. So you need to give your logical answer. Now, to assist it, to support this question, yes, I'm giving you some bad aspects and good aspects of federalism. aspects of federalism means advantages of federalism. In federalism, central government is more decentralized, due to which it maintains the close relation between the state and its people. State government or the provincial government and its people. Another one of the very important good aspects or advantages of federalism is to maintain the close relation between people, state and its people. Similarly, second important aspects of federalism is federalism helps to solve the local problem at local level, because federalism is the concept of decentralization of the power. If the central government is decentralized, local problems are heard and solve it very easily. Similarly, third one is maximum utilization of local resources and means. Another important aspects of federalism is the maximum utilization of the mobilization of the local resources and means, in which local people are employed. The economic prosperity of local people is possible. Similarly, next good aspects are the advantage of federalism is promote local art, culture and cultural heritage. This is another important good aspects of federalism. Dear students, now come to the bad aspect of federalism. Though there are many more advantages of federalism, there are some disadvantages, demerits of federalism too. So I request you to copy down some demerits or bad aspects, yeah, of federalism. It may bring or it may cause the unequal distribution of means and resources. Next one is expensive form of government. It is central power is decentralized to the local area, in which more and more government are formed. Previously, before federalism, only central government was there. After the enforcement of the or application of the federalism, central government in the federal government in the center, provincial government in the each state, and local government in each local level. in which it increases the government expenses. So federalism is not suited for the smaller countries, more economic expenses. Similarly, next one is that there may be the misunderstanding between the there may be the misunderstanding between the federal government, federal government and provincial government. Once provincial government may make up one plan and policies, plan and programs, implement it in this way, but it may not be accepted by the federal government. So it may bring the conflict or misunderstanding between the federal government, means central government, and the provincial government, state government. And next one is that there may be the misuse of power of authority, because there are many more government representatives. So there will be there is high chance of misuse of the power of authority. Okay, dear students, these are some good aspects and bad aspects of federalism. Now we come to the end of this lesson, concept of regionalism and federalism, and possible question that is asked in the examination is this. And beside it, I already told you, is federal government or federal system or federalism, yes, good for Nepal? Give your logic. How the Nepal is divided into different federal states. Give your logic. Are you satisfied with the division of the federal state? This division. Give your logic. Why still province number 1, 2 and 5 are not named? Why there is conflict in naming before this province? These are the questions, possible questions asked in the examination. So if such questions are asked in the examination, very clearly you need to give your logic. Yeah, your logic may not be accepted, but give your logic. Here you are asked to give your logic, not the 100% accurate answer. Just it is asked your logic. Dear students, next week, tomorrow we will discuss over some short answer question, possible short answer question from the provinces of Nepal. So from here I request you, if you have any problems, yeah, regarding the social, economic, cultural aspects of several provinces, formation of provinces, please come to the contact and help to solve the problem. Okay, this much for today. Thank you, class.